Nigel Farage has been keen to publicise the support he's had from the world's richest man. Here they were, photographed together last month. There'd been talk that Mr Musk was considering donating money to Reform UK. In a broadcast this morning, Mr Farage said his backing brought other benefits.
He may well give us money. Whether he does or not, I'll tell you what he gives us. With huge numbers of young people, he makes us look cool.
Is the reason you hope he's going to give you money, is that why you don't want to criticise him?
I think I've made it perfectly clear that I don't agree with everything he stands for, but I do believe in free speech. I think he's a hero, and I said that well before any potential money was offered.
But this afternoon, the tech billionaire appears to have turned on Mr Farage, posting on his social media site X, "The Reform Party needs a new leader. Farage doesn't have what it takes." The rift seems to have come over Mr Musk's support for far-right activist Stephen Yaxley-Lennon, also known as Tommy Robinson. Responding to Mr Musk's post this afternoon, Mr Farage said, "Well, this is a surprise. Elon is a remarkable individual, but on this I'm afraid I disagree. My view remains that Tommy Robinson is not right for reform, and I never sell out my principles." Mr Musk has in recent days posted a series of inflammatory messages about senior Labour politicians on the issue of grooming gangs. He's accused the Prime Minister of complicity and called the Minister Jess Phillips a rape apologist after she declined to hold a government-led inquiry into child sexual exploitation in Oldham.
It is a disgraceful smear. Keir Starmer and Jess Phillips, by the way, who've both been on the receiving end of completely ill-judged and ill-founded criticism, are people who have done, in their professional lives, more than most people will ever do to lock up paedophiles, rapists, wife-beaters and every other kind of scumbag in our society.
There have been several inquiries into child sexual abuse, including in Rotherham in 2014, in Telford, and a 7-year national review that published its final report in 2022. Labour says the Tories didn't put in place the recommendations of that review. The Conservatives argue it wasn't robust enough.
The Grooming Gangs Task Force that Rishi Sunak set up has led to over 500 arrests of gang rape perpetrators, but has also uncovered this problem has not finished. And that's why because of those reasons, that's why it's so important we now have a proper national statutory inquiry looking at all of this.
Take over, Elijah, take over.
When Donald Trump returns to the White House later this month, Elon Musk will be with him. His influence will increase even more, a development which will be watched closely by politicians here who are now dealing with the tricky consequences of his unpredictable interventions.
As you can see,